What's up guys, this is Brock from Omega, here with the next Reddit Omega War Recap. This time, Supercell kinda screwed Northern members over and matched them up against us. Why would I say that, you ask? Well, for starters, let's look at the score. It was 116 to 112, 4-star victory. Northern members is a very strong clan that rivals our own strength, and the only reason this happened was because of the insane Town Hall disadvantage they had. If you take a look at the breakdown, we had 6 Town Hall 11s. We had 11 Town Hall 10s going down to 17, and then 2 9.5s. They, on the other hand, only had 3 Town Hall 11s. They had 12 Town Hall 10s going down to 15, and the rest were 9s. So that -3 Town Hall 11 disadvantage was just way too much to overcome. We had 3 extra Eagles and 6 extra Wardens. That's just insane. So no stopping that. This war was decided from the start. Last time we randomly matched up against Northern members, they had 5 Town Hall 11s and we had 1 brand new Town Hall 11. And they almost perfect ward us. It was 119 stars for them. So don't really know what Supercell is thinking matching us together when we had these crazy disadvantages. We had an arranged war with them right after that crazy disadvantage where they beat us, and they beat us there. So hopefully we can set up another arranged war where we can get a victory. Looking forward to that. On the Town Hall 10 side, both sides had 5 triples. Nice job to both clans. And that's really about it for this war. I don't want you to think any more of us or any less of them, just because this war is a complete wash. Till the arranged war, let's look at these attacks. I'm gonna start with number 32. This is by Angelo, which is Sorak's ult. I'm gonna pause this real quick because this is kind of a special attack. Notice he's got, as the bulk of his army, he's got 3 golems, 4 dragons. So you could say that's a stoned dragon attack. Instead of a stoned dragon attack, I'm going to call this the magic dragon attack. Now, you'll see why I'm calling it the magic dragon attack in a second. If you don't already have it on, please turn on your annotations. I'm kind of a noob at putting in music within the video. So I'm just going to have an annotation with a link to the song that I'd like to play while you watch this attack. So please take a second to click the annotation, sit back, and enjoy the magic dragon. Alright, hope you enjoyed the magic dragon. That was done by Sorak. The idea was from Brad Piff, or BP. Next up, we're going to see number 30. This attack is by Atlas. He's going to do a single zapquake penta. So he's going to start with a CC lure giant while he zaps the air defense, and he gets a little bit of that queen. Look at that queen. Her health's already down like a third. That was pretty good value there. The CC has been lured, so he's going to drop the king. King and queen will, with the poison, will take care of the Valk Wiz Baby Dragon combo. Fast forward this a little bit. Pops his queen because she was getting in trouble there. King takes out the enemy king. And then the queen is just enough to finish off that queen that was weakened. Now he's going to start his penta. He's coming in with the first two hounds. The queen's going to die off here soon, but her job's done. First two hounds and loons going in. That first air defense is going to go down here pretty soon. Bogdan was using ground expos. He had one ground expo. So that core expo isn't going to cause too much of a trouble. Once those balloons take out that Tesla, he's going to have some nice pathing to finish off the remaining air targeting defenses. Notice he's taking out an air defense right there, which leaves only one more left. And then after that air defense, he just got this little Tesla and Archer Tower farm to deal with. But thankfully, he still has a hound, which he dropped right there. Some back-end loons. Core Rage is going to finish off everything from the other side of that last hound he dropped. And before you know it, that base is wrecked. Just a couple more defenses. Boom. Had a pocket cleanup loon. Very nice job, Atlas. Okay, next up, number 26. We're going to see Cole again. Cole loves getting in these recaps. And he's in this one because he's doing a golem avalanche. Something that you used to see pretty often a little while ago. That was kind of the new meta for a while. Kind of fell out of favor, but he's bringing it back. He's going to start with the two golems here. Wall break into this first area. This attack is kind of slow, so I'm going to fast forward this a little bit here. Now he has a jump connecting to the outside, so his third golem can come in without needing to wall break in. Good idea to save space like that. Now he's got a hound to deal with. That's going to cause problems for his queen. Although the wizards are going to help because that's a lot of DPS on that hound. They're going to pop it really quickly. The queen in the northern compartment is going to be taken care of here by the king. The hound is mostly dealt with. There are a few pups left, but no big deal. He's jumping to the core now. He's got a northern golem coming in to help out. Notice his queen just beating on the wall, being stupid instead of helping out on that Tesla. No idea what's going on right there. But that's the kind of thing that happens. She just doesn't want to listen. She's stubborn. He drops another jump to connect, hopefully that golem to the rest of the base. And he had these two jumps here close together just to make sure those initial golems he deployed and that golem would eventually join up with his wizards and his queen. It's getting pretty tight here on troops. Notice most of his golems have popped. He's still got this southern area to deal with, to worry about. Thankfully the golems are going to go in there, the golemites I should say. Queen's still stuck on beating on walls, not really helping out much. But he's got a bunch of wizards left. He's still got a pocket whiz to help out down here. Thankfully at this point there's only two major threats. These wizards are going to take out a mortar, but that wasn't really a threat anyway. What saved him here was his queen still having her cloak. If she didn't, this would not have been a 3-star, I think, because that cannon would have finished her off. And that wizard would not have been able to save the day. So, clutch hit by Cole. Not the cleanest, but it was certainly exciting to watch. And I just love the diversity. Nice job, man. Cole also had a 6-pack. Alright, next we're going to show B. B on number 21. Captain Donut. Here we're going to see a Queen Walk Govahobo. Haven't watched this tonight. Kind of forgot what happened. Yeah, there we go. So baby funnel, Queen Walk, Don't see this attack that often anymore. It's a lot of just stone hobo, so showed this for the diversity. Gonna start with a rage on the queen, get through the king, and the storage, all this stuff down here. Skelly trap, slowing her down a little bit, no big deal. She's safe. Tried to drop a hog for the CC lure, didn't quite work out because of those Teslas. And perhaps the archer tower wasn't in range anyway. That's okay. He's got 2 poisons to deal with that. Queen kind of busted in here. I'm not sure if he planned that, but she's able to take out a Tesla and an air defense, and that's gonna push his kill squad north. They're gonna take that jump, and they're not gonna get distracted trying to head down there. The queen can deal with that. So he's got a jump and a rage and another jump to connect to the queen compartment and this little expo compartment. Want to make sure that's taken care of because there could be a double giant bomb between these two. And there isn't. So that was disarmed anyway, which is a good idea. There were some giant bombs there, I think. 1 or 2. Oh, it was actually right there in the corner. Meanwhile, he's got Teslas on these defenses. He's got hogs on the defenses in the northeast. But at this point, this base was wrecked so hard, he probably could have swagged some hogs. Excellent hit by B. Nice job, man. Just going to fast forward to clean up a bit. Alright. Let's see. Next up, we're going to see our last Town Hall 9 hit, which is by Legend on 17. This one's not quite a magic dragon, but just like Angelo, he's got the 2 dragons here for the queen. Not even going to use a rage, just going to straight up use the dragons to take her out. There was a kind of a late poison, which kind of ripped one of his dragons because of the queen, but the poison helps the second drag take her out, and he's going to get himself an archer tower, storage, a mine, and this wizard tower. It's pretty good value there. Queen and a couple defenses. Meanwhile, he's starting the baby dragon funnel, shattered northern entry. Funnel is pretty easy in this area. Wizards take care of that. We'll break in now. Fast forward this a tiny bit. Jump to the core. Rage incoming. Pretty standard entry here. He's got 2 heals. He wants to make sure his hogs over here are healed up on this Tesla wizard tower and archer tower area. Pretty dangerous right there. I had a few surgical hogs taking out this compartment in the northwest. Meanwhile, the bowlers would put in some decent work. Hogs are still up from the heal, but they are kind of thinning out, surprisingly. I guess he hit a bunch of springs or something. Not sure. They're thinning out right here. He's only got these few defenses remaining. So he drops his last few hogs. Uses a heal right there to try to save the last 2. They take out the Tesla and the mortar. But then he's got a cannon and an archer tower to deal with, and those hogs just can't handle that. But he still got a king, he still got a queen with their cloak, some bowlers, and it's going to be enough. He was running low on time, so he had to pop the queen's ability right here just to get through that wall. So kind of a dangerous play there. You'd rather save that if possible, but he was running low on time, so but she was okay. She has full health and took it out no problem. Nice job, Legend. I believe Legend also had a 6-pack. Alright, next we're going to look at the Town Hall 10s, starting with number 14. Notice these bottom 4 Town Hall 10s. Chi, bendover. 2 guys knocking down 4 bases. Awesome job. So I'm just going to show 1 of each. They actually did the same attack, both of them. Chi was doing shattered boners. Bendover was doing cold-blooded boners. And those boners, they're just very strong against low-weight bases. So he's going to start with a pretty large free minion funnel over here. He probably could have saved a few minions because he could have dropped the minions between the mines and got 2 buildings with 1 minion, I think. That's just me kind of nitpicking. Anyway. Funnel's made over there because he wants his miners to stay in the base, right? He doesn't want his miners hitting those mines later. Anyway, so he's got a bowler and queen entering in here. King kind of walked. Don't know if that was intentional. Bowlers are kind of walking too, but I think it actually works out to his advantage because this whole area is going to be taken out very nicely by these golems, queen, and a few bowlers out in there. Notice he's already taken out half the base. Crazy. So he's taken out half the base, hasn't dropped his miner. He's still got 3 heals in the bag. He's funneled his miners perfectly along the southwest so that they won't leave the base. Queen's still up. King's doing some work on those the trash ring out there. And yeah, fast forward a little bit here. Alright, he's dropping a heal for those miners because the Inferno Tower is right there. Now the Inferno's gone. Notice that funnel was made so his miners are safe to stay within the base and focus on defenses. He's even got this little whiz helping out, keeping him focused into the core of the base. That's a nice little perk there. His miners were thinning out here a little bit, but not too much. He's still got a very large pack. Pops the final heal, and they're going to stay underground to get fully healed up for these last few defenses. The expos were a little bit of a concern, including those Teslas, but there's just too many. The wizard and archers helping out on the elixir storage, so that the miners don't have to spend too long on it and get beat down by these expos. But yeah, at this point, too many miners. Nice job, Chi. Alright, next up we're going to show the Cold-Blooded Boner by Bendover. Alright, he's going to start with the eastern entry, funnel. Pretty easy funnel with his wizards here. You can tell he's going to wall break right there. Heroes, bowlers going in. Jump to that Inferno. Now, he tried to make it so his jump didn't connect to the core. See that? But the fact that he popped a rage there made it so his king went raged into the jump and then hopped into the other compartment, I believe. Unless that's another attack I'm thinking of. Yeah, there might have been another attack. Never mind. Silly Brock. Anyway, Kill Squad took out a huge chunk of the base, so he pops his miners over there on the north. Now that, because now the miners, they're not going to focus on this area over here. They're just going to make this nice counterclockwise motion. Queen's about to go down. Boom, there she goes. That's okay. She did her work with the Kill Squad. Infernos should be going down here after the Skellies, I think. Yeah, there it goes right now. Miner's got a little bit kind of dangerously low there. See, it looks like he's kind of running low on miners. But this base isn't super heavy. It's an 85k. And he's going to have enough because there's only a few defenses, right? He really only had these like high HP buildings to worry about. So once he's able to take out the archer tower and the cannon, this is GG. There's just too many miners. They have a large amount of health. And it's just over. Nice job, Bendover. Alright, our final attack's going to be Vari on their number 8. He's going to do Zapquake Mass Drags. It wouldn't be a Reddit Omega War recap without Zapquake Mass Drags. Alright, so he's going to start, I believe, down here somewhere with his heroes. Unless I'm mistaken. Let me fast forward a little bit. Alright, he's going to zap those two loons on the archer tower. You want to take out those archer towers because those pose a big threat to your dragons. So 2 loons are able to take it out, which is very good value. He's got his queen here. He wants her targeting the air defense, which he does. Takes it out quickly. This base had all these exterior air defenses, which makes it kind of perfect for dragons. Now there's only this one exterior air defense, which he can counter with this CC Hound. This was a cleanup attack, so he dropped a dragon over there to take care of that troll Tesla, and meanwhile he's just going to deploy his dragons all along this northeastern face. Now the air defense is down. He's still got his Hound, so his Hound's going to do a little bit of tanking for this little pack of dragons over here. He had a rage for the dragons in the core. They're going to get taken out. I believe, pretty soon. Yeah, the queen's right there, so she's gonna get him. He's got a few over here. There's no threat to these dragons really, except for that. Well, there's a Sam right there. But these dragons are just gonna be cleaning up while these dragons over here do the bulk of the damage. They're gonna take out this Inferno and this queen right here. The queen's one of the biggest threats left in the base. Notice what's left. There's only this archer tower that can really threaten his dragons right now. So they're gonna get to that relatively quickly, I believe. Yeah, these dragons are closing in on it. These dragons, they're gonna get stuck on storages, but they had just enough HP to make it through. That Inferno can't do enough dragon. They did get pretty low on health, but the Inferno just couldn't quite do enough. And Vari just wrecked the base. Dragon's OP. Nice job, man. Alright, that'll do it. No Town Hall 11 triples. Great war again to both sides. Till we match up in an arranged. This is Brock signing off. Peace out.